It's the morning of launch day. I just checked in with the captain. He says we're 116 miles away from our destination. We should be getting there around 9 p.m. this evening. The rocket is supposed to launch around midnight. Went and got a shower and a shave and cleaned up a little bit. Now we're all up here on the bridge deck, and our Starlink internet connection has gone out. So Mike is working on restoring that, and the rest of us are doing same-day preparations. So the guys that are going out in the small boat to use the recovery net and the floats on the RV are all getting together, and they're talking it through.
Once we get one section done, we'll unflip the aft line moving forward, hold it, Craig will move the forward line, Robert and I will rotate the whole thing.
We're going to go away and they're going to pull the vehicle.
So the last thing that we have to do is they're going to, I'm guessing, bring the crane out and drop the hook down, and we're going to take that pairing and snap it on.
I just went ahead and assembled my video rig, got it on the charger, so I should be ready to do real high quality video here in a little while once this thing's all charged up. Alright, we just made a nice rack of all of our small floats, stuck them on the boat gangplank to get them ready for deployment. Now we've got a string, whoa, there's the water. Now we've got the string of the 4 big floats all lined up and ready to go. For launch day lunch, we have chicken and an asparagus, that's asparagus, and salad, and root beer. So what we are looking at is the GPS chart. So you can see the little green arrow thing is us, and our endpoint is at the end of that line. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see there are some black squares on there. Those define the ellipse where we are going to land. And up here we have our current GPS position and our current speed, which is 8.9 knots. And then we are 77 nautical miles away from our endpoint. And our ETA is 2052. Which is, what is that, 9 o'clock tonight?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to get there just a little bit before launch.
Yeah.
We're all watching the screen with bated breath because we're eager to get where we're going. Just so you all can see, you can see the Hawaiian Islands are over on the left-hand side of the screen where we started, and way over on the right-hand side is where we're going to. Robert, our team leader, is currently calling back to the folks in California, the project management, and they're discussing through the exact location where we want to hang out when we are waiting for the splashdown. There's a chance that we may need to drive a little bit further away just to be sure that we are clear of any of the debris from the rocket that's going to come down. It really depends on the mechanics of the re-entry of the different pieces and when we launch. There are launch windows, or there are times in the launch window where those pieces will fall away from us, and then there are times in the launch window when they could get closer to where we want to be. So they're talking through the risks as to whether or not we should park right in the center of where we expect our stuff to come or not. So we're out here talking through the procedures for how to set the RV down in this stand. They're talking about how to secure it to the various tie downs. Our Starlink back online. There was much rejoicing. Got more good news. Philemon says that we have spaghetti for supper tonight.
Oh.
Now we've got a meeting going where we're talking through all of the lifting operations for the RV and the boats, putting them in and out of the water and getting everything back on deck safely. So the captain's going to be running the crane. He's explaining how everything's going to work. They are prepping sandbags for ballast for the weather balloons that are going to carry the relays. How heavy does that have to be?
210, that's 140.
Yeah.
Smell that video of me smelling the balloon pod?
And talking about it.
Oh, that's fantastic. My viewers are gonna love that.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Try to hold it up off the table just so it doesn't snap.
Definitely need
Never
more
I can see
left,
my
huh?
readings, yeah. If you can toss me one of those headlamps, that'd be great. I think that should be good.
The rubber band is what ends up holding it closed.
Yep. Correct.
That's a strong.
And he's using rubber bands that are biodegradable. So everything about this weather balloon is biodegradable, from the balloon material to the rubber bands to the string. All of it, when it ends up falling in the ocean, will all just degrade away.
Let me run some tape around it.
It's biodegradable tape too.
It is. This is cotton tape. Maybe.
Do you want to take the hemostat off?
Hold on to right there. Yeah. Actually, I can take that off. Now you have to hold it.
I don't have to, but I don't want it to go away.
Alright, there we go. Now, so that doesn't get away from you.
Now these guys are filling weather balloon number 2. And out here, we have what looks like it's going to be a spectacular sunset. Isn't that pretty? And then inside we have supper being served. So I'm going to go get some food. This is weather balloon number 3. Just finished up the 3rd weather balloon and starting on the last one.
It's good.
Here is our weather balloon hangar with 4 inflated weather balloons all ready to send up when we hear things are going to be down on the water. When are you going to actually send them up?
We got one set that I'm sending up right after we release from the Centaur.
Okay.
Another set I'll release, I think it's right after EDR ejection.
Okay. It is now a little after 7 o'clock, and we just finished filling up our 4 weather balloons and putting them in the shipping container. And the next major activity that's going to happen is a radio comms check at 9 o'clock, I think, or 9:30. And then the launch is going to be coming up after that. So I'm going to edit today's vlog now while I have time. And then tomorrow's should be very exciting because that's when all the action is going to happen.